The first thing I want to mention, though, is this. It takes a lot of courage to step up here and do what Tim and Angelia and Kenny and Ashley and Butch and Carol and their extended family are going to do. And you've heard some stories about Tim, and they're good. And I'm going to share one before I'm done, and it's equally as good. I can't make you cry like Mel, but I can make you understand Tim's commitment to friendship. And his commitment to friendship is much like his commitment to the work you're going to ask him to do. And somebody asked me on the radio the other day, what is it we're looking for in a candidate? And why do we want Tim Freeman there? And you say, I'm looking for somebody that's got experience making decisions. Tim's there. You're looking for somebody to say, who's been there and helped build communities through every type of effort you can imagine. Tim's been there. His motive is to say, I want to live and make a living in the community, and I want to give back, and therefore he does. And he's exactly the kind of person we're looking for to come to Salem. I believe in what Republicans can bring to the state of Oregon. I believe bringing balance back to Oregon government is critical. We need the Tim Freemans of the world to come to Salem and serve with us. When we're up against an issue, we need those people who understand I'm willing to take a 6-to-1 vote as a city council member because I don't agree with an issue. It's not always the best thing to do to raise taxes and fees, and I'm standing there saying no. But you have to practice saying no, and we need people that have that practice. So tonight, I know we're all here because every one of you is here to support Tim. But I'm going to put out a challenge tonight, and I want you to hear me clearly. And don't misunderstand the level of commitment I have around Oregon. Tonight, when we get the money bucket out and we say, we need your help because Tim's got to raise the money to win an important race in Oregon, to put one more Republican member back in the Oregon House, every dollar you put in tonight, I will personally match dollar for dollar. I'm committed to winning this race. I know it's difficult for me to say, with the responsibility around the state I've got to do it. I believe in it. I believe in Tim as a candidate. I believe in him representing us in Salem. And I want to tell you something about how come I believe his friendship piece ties so closely to the level of responsibility you can hold him to in Salem. I've been very busy. I've been gone. I've been away from my business, and I'm not a person with no resources. My water bill went to about $450 one month, and I'm like, what the heck is the deal? There's something wrong with the meter, right? And the next month, that's $400 and some dollars. I'm like, gee, I might have a water leak, And I called Umpqua Basin Water, and they said, well, that's your problem. And I'm off in Salem during the session. It's in the middle of the winter. I come home on a Friday night. Tim is in about a 6-foot deep hole in front of my house with a little pop-up cover over it, and I literally feel badly. Here's a guy who's digging a hole, finding the incoming water pipe to my house. Look, I could have hired somebody. I really could have. But my friend shows up at my house, puts up a pop-up tent, and digs an enormous hole and finds the water leak. The day you get to help him with some unsolicited help is his best day. The day you simply call one of these finance committee members and say, I've got an extra resource, I've got an extra place to put a sign, I've got a Saturday afternoon to go put signs up, that unsolicited help you give, that's always the best. Please help me elect Tim Freeman as our new state representative from District 2.